points. And now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtinstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wideout's now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Uconn. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Throw now on first down. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Lyons. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Hawk over the middle. It's Reynolds. End zone ahead. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Uconn's offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Bought some time, now lets it go. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies.
As a defensive coordinator, you got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver makes the grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Bringing pressure. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking for some space. It's Williams. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Look out, room to run here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Well, Kirk, Uconn has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rebels! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Buckner. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn.
another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Uconn UNLV 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That pass is caught. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Lions. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. We take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but neat. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to run it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Great move in the open field. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense takes their third and final time out of the half to talk strategy.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold the 3 points.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's third and 10. They have to settle for 3. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run here on third and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Uconn.
A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
We'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Buckley. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Breaking free at the 35. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was called downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Finds his man. Powering through the defender. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the back now goes in motion. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. Back, in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he'll set up to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And Uconn's offense is back out there. Now they're running on the toss. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receiver.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense us out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. On the move now. With the catch, it's Edwards. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Uconn has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Uconn. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. The offense now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Lions. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UNLV. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Brought down after a 7-yard lead, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Grinding away with a running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on 3rd down, and because of that, he picks up a 1st down and gets a new set of downs.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Uconn 56, UNLV 35.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lyons. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Caught quickly. And he'll be brought down. Now big in the fourth quarter. Might as well go for it here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
He'll hand it off. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now here he goes. At the 10. At the 10. And a big gain on the final play. That is symbolic of this impressive victory for the offense. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now for the conference championship in tow. It's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.